Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say ladies now because I do know there's a few ladies watching the channel, so watching the video. So, hello, welcome back. This is Shooting the Breeze number 10. I know you thought it would never happen because it's another one of those series that Zendel starts but never finishes. I've got a bit of a history for that, but yeah. Well, no, I'm going to carry this on because I will only do another episode if he gets 10 likes. And the other one was a little, but the last number 9 was a little bit controversial. It was a little bit wool, a little bit way, you know what I mean? And it was kind of rhetoric about certain things in the game that maybe, you know, are a little bit controversial. So if you haven't seen that, I might link it at the end of this and go back and watch it. And I can't even remember what I said. So that's professional I am. But, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Right, so anyway, today we're on Zendel, who is my rogue. Yes, we are levelling him. This is more to do with the sort of in the background and stuff, and while I talk, it's just basically half an hour of me just rabbiting on about rubbish. And that's your kind of thing, and happy days. Come enjoy. So, yeah, good. Well, let's kill this because it's been so long since I even played my rogue. Yeah, that one. Boom. Okay, we're gonna get some chunky meat from these chunky fellas. Yeah. So what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about certain things that I've come across that I wanted to sort of get off my chest maybe a little bit, and a little bit of heads up on what's going on with the channel, because at the moment, as you probably know, unless you've been living under a rock, right, the channel has now hit 1,000 subscribers, so I've got one or two little gadgets that I'm quite enjoying playing with. I can put up polls and stuff like that, so that's all good. I've not really delved into it too much because obviously I'm still trying to make amazing content for you guys, yeah. Said no one ever. But what it is that, yeah, I want to start using those little bits, and I've also promised, thank you for 33 people that voted for my poll I did, which I wanted to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers by doing something. And that's what I decided. Well, you decided, actually. I decided nothing. You decided what you wanted to see for me for the 1,000th subscribers is a video on my characters and my tunes, and my tunes on where they sort of originated from and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be called Origins. Do you like that? Yeah, really cool. It's going to be called Origins, and it will be up. I said it would be up in the next couple of days, and that was a couple of days ago. But it's not because I'm lazy. It's just because I've just got I've got a lot of things going on, and I will get to it. I've got the weekend off, so obviously I'm going to try and do it then. It will probably be in 2 parts, or might be in 1 part. To be honest, I'll see how the first one goes. If the first one is enjoyed by people, and obviously that it means that, you know, that I get some feedback on that you've enjoyed it, then maybe I'll do another one, because I do really enjoy making these videos where I just sit and talk about the game, what's going on with the channel, because obviously the kind of content I make, it doesn't really lend itself to that kind of talk a lot of the time, because obviously I'm just in a BG trying to do damage, right, and also talk at the same time. Now trust me, I've been doing this channel for nearly 18 months or something like that, and I can honestly say when I first started doing this, I still struggle now, but when I first started doing this, I found it almost impossible to talk and play at the same time. So I like to think I got a little bit better at it, but you be the judge of that, right? You know. Well, they're saying that if you're watching this and you subscribe, you obviously don't mind some of the crap that comes out of my mouth. Yeah, so that Origins, hopefully the first one. I'm trying to put a bit of effort into it, right? Because as I've got like 1,000 subscribers. Oh, let's kill this dude here. It's this elite fella. As I've got 1,000 subscribers, I'm thinking, do you know what? I might start taking this YouTube thing a little bit more serious. I know, shock horror, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking of. I just signed up for something that I think is going to be really cool, which is like a royalty-free thing for like music sounds and stuff like that. So I'm looking to, because I really love music. My I'd say my first passion regarding, you know, hobbies and stuff is probably playing games. But that's very close, very close. Actually, it's probably on par with music. I think actually music's probably more important to me than playing computer games. But yeah, so I'm going to start hopefully trying to incorporate some not the YouTube stuff. It's all going to be royalty free stuff I can use, and I've done a little bit of research on it and trying to find a website that will cater for what I need for my needs. So I'm going to start trying to put a bit more effort into the videos, and you know, my PvP videos will still be coming out thick and fast. Don't worry about that. But I would like to do other videos that maybe have a little bit more thought into them, and a little bit more thought provoking, and a little arty's the wrong word, but certainly just a little bit more goes into it. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just sort of me playing a BG. I can't really give you any more details than that, because to be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet. But I want to do something with it. It's the same when I got this when I got this webcam and stuff like that, and downloaded and bought some stuff that I could use to do videos, like Sony. I use Sony Vegas thing, and all this sort of stuff. And I thought, well, if I'm going to invest money into this, you know, I want it to be a success. I want it to work. And one of the things I wanted to do was, I know it sounds a little bit serious, but one of the things I wanted to do was give something back. And what I mean by that is, I've had quite a few people ask me how I do my videos, what I use, and stuff like that. And so and obviously now I've reached 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm not like a massive YouTuber, but for that milestone for me was massive, because, you know, I'm not 18. I'm not a girl with, you know, massive breasts and stuff like that. And, you know, the audience that I have is, I would like to think, maybe a little bit more maturer than your average gaming. I'm not putting anyone down or dissing anyone's gaming channel, but I think older people enjoy my stuff as well as younger people. I know there's quite the demographic I think I got is something between 22 to 42 or something like that. I don't know the ins and outs. I really haven't been studying it too much, but yeah, that's, you know, that's what I want to kind of do. I want to do like maybe a video or a series of videos on and how I did it, and maybe the pros and cons of doing it. So specifically, really for well players that maybe want to get into it. As I said, I've had quite a few people ask me how I've done it and stuff. And well, how can it be in combat? How can it be in combat? Thank you. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I want to do. I would like to do a video, or certainly a couple of videos, on how I did it, and the pros and cons of getting into it, and also what you can get out of it, but also what's involved, what's required of you to sort of get out of it what you want, because it really, without going too much into it here, because obviously I'm going to say, you know, this is like comedy gold, you know. I want to save it for the time and the place. Who's that? Okay. Must remember I've got war mode on here as well, so probably get ganked by some level 20 or 120 or something. Oh, sharding there. Nice. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to do a video like that, a couple of videos like that. I also want to do, I've got something really special that I want to do coming up, for something that's coming up. I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give anything away. Oh, get off my frog. But yeah, that's coming up, and with these new programs and stuff that I'm purchasing and using, hopefully that will shine through, because I've not really done a hell of a lot. I mean, video editing for me is put my my PvP battleground on there, put my intro on there, put my outro on there, and put my logo on there. That's about all I do, and it takes me minutes. All I have to do is really edit the times I die, and with my warlock, that's quite a few. So yeah, but so I want, I've vested money into that. I've had it a long time, but it's taken me a long time, not a long time really to get. I'm pretty tech savvy, but it took me quite a while to find my way around it, get the ins and outs of it. I use Photoshop as well and stuff for my thumbnails. That's really important that you you have good thumbnails, because let's be honest, right? If you've got really, really crap thumbnails and you have no subscribers, who the hell's going to click on it and watch it? But as I said, I'm going to save this for all this talk for hopefully as and when I get that off the ground, because with me it just takes a while. Do you know what I mean? Because I just got other things going on, and but that's what I want to do, and it will kind of be like a project for me, rather than just sitting there and going, oh, okay, I need to get a PvP video out today. Blah, 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 I'm sort of sitting there going, oh, I'm getting angry because I can't get one out. And I'll be honest, if I don't release a video for a day or a video for 2 days, it means I just couldn't get one that day. It doesn't mean that I haven't played the game, because I probably have. I don't have stock videos. I don't have a crap ton of videos just sitting there waiting to be released. I really don't. It's not true, I just literally get on there, have a BG, hopefully it's alright. If not, if it's good, then I upload it. If not, I don't. You'll see a lot of the times, it's sort of a little bit of a secret really, and maybe I shouldn't say. But if you ever see one of my videos when it's released, there's usually a little wry smile on the corner of my mouth. Me sort of going, Christ for that. Managed to get one today, So I mean, if there's like a, is it hard? These little boys, aren't they? So if there's like a gap of maybe 1 or 2 days, right? It's usually because I just haven't been able to make one. I've tried, and it's just not worked out. So there we go. There's a little insight into my channel, and yeah, so that is another. As you say, I do just bang on about crap, don't I? But hopefully you find it quite interesting. What else is it? What else is going on with the Zenzel at the moment? Yeah, so I've got that in the pipeline. I've got stuff that I'm really looking forward to doing. Obviously carrying on with my PvP and stuff. Really enjoying that. Yes, that was what I wanted to do. I just thank all the new subscribers. If you're tuning in to Shooting the Breeze for the first time, welcome. Only 13-15 minutes in. Yeah, but I hope you enjoy this. This is what this basically is something I do as and when I want to have a little chat, and I've got a bit of time, and I just want to relax with my subscribers, and yeah, just shoot the breeze really, just talk about rubbish. Obviously, it's it's all one way. It's not as if you can sit there and answer back, but when you do, in the comments, it's always good. I love getting comments. I've said this many times before. I watch some YouTubers, and I think, well, what do I do? I think it's important in anything in life you do, right? If you're really into something and you really want to sort of succeed at something, it's really important to watch other people who do it better than you do it. And that might seem like common sense, but it really is like that. And obviously now it's been a year or year and a half or whatever, I can see the mistakes I made, but also I see the mistakes now that other people make. And one of the mistakes I see a lot of people making is they don't really invest in the people that are watching. They don't get them engrossed in the content. They don't sort of. I'm not saying I'm perfect at this in no shape or form. I'm sure I could do a hell of a lot better, but they don't really reply to their messages, and if they do, it's days after, and they're kind of short answers and stuff like. I mean, I'm not saying people have got like 10,000 subscribers and they got 400 messages every day. I'm just talking about people that have manageable channels. And I think, well, you know, but then they don't, you know, they don't start the ball rolling, right? So every video I make, probably including this, oh, I've got to kill this dude, have I always usually leave a question or something like that, or ask, you know, the people watching, like your good self, you know, I ask them something. Maybe it's about the video, maybe it's about something else, but I always try and engage the audience, because obviously it helps the channel with if people leave comments and stuff like that. Of course it does, and thumbs up. That's why I only run this. And the reason Shootin' the Breeze number 10 is so long is because it's only just now got 10 likes. And I always said I would only release another one of these when it gets 10 likes. And I stuck to that. And someone obviously watched it in the last week and liked it for the 10th time. And I thought, well, okay, it's been liked 10 times. So that's what I said I would do. I will only release this after 10 likes. And that's what I've done. So if you do want to see a number 11, what have we got to do here? Oh, shit. Can I stay in stealth? Hey! That's why you got a lot of rogues, right? Yeah, so if it gets 10 likes, then I'll do a number 11. It's quite that simple. Because obviously it's... when I've been in the situation where I've been doing this for quite a while now, I think it's... a year and a half is quite a while doing this, because, you know, of what's... you know, time and effort I've done putting into it, which is what, 420 videos or something ridiculous in that time. So, you know, I'm not quite the noob I was. I'm still very, you know, I still got a hell of a long way to go to be good at this, but I've certainly put the time and effort into it to, you know, hopefully reap the rewards, or start to reap the rewards of it and stuff. Right, what have I got to do here, Cragwa? Alright, I've got to do these. Activate these totems. Well, I'm having a blast, I really am. And it's a funny old game, this. It's very enjoyable. You get highs and lows like anything, peaks and troughs and all that jazz, but yeah, it's good fun. Oh, hello, Neo. Neo in pieces. Pieces, eh? I think pieces, they're like a big guild and triangle. Use the power of Kragwar to defeat the blood trolls counterattacked. Right, what do we do then? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay. Where's he go? Okay. This is one of those things where you have to jump on his back and they bug out. What else did I want to talk about? Because now I'm just rambling. And that wasn't the plan. Oh, God. What was it I needed to speak about? I spoke about the... oh, yeah, new subscribers. So, new subscribers, great. I've got, like, I think about 100 in the last month. So, that's really cool. It's the channel's... I think it's now up to 1,050. So, since I got 1,000 subscribers, got another 50. So... thank you and welcome to everyone that's decided to come and join the channel. And the Zenzel Army, as an old friend of mine used to say, RB Genius. I don't think you'll watch. Although saying that, he probably will. He probably watches it. But he watches my stuff before he goes to bed, which is quite sweet, really. So if you are watching this, RB or Voodooms, you know you are. Hello or good night, as the case may be. Right, let's give Kragwar a hand. Yeah, so let me know what you think about those ideas. There is more things I want to talk about, but I just can't at the moment because they are super secret at the moment, because I don't want to let people down, and also, you know, by coming out and saying I'm going to do something that I don't do. And also, I'm really not sure how I'm going to do it yet. Is basically the truth. How I'm going to not articulate it, but tackle the actual carrying out of what I want to achieve. But we'll see. And, you know, it's going to happen. It's just I need to get it right in my own head, really. And I've been working too much. And, yeah, I need to have some time off, think about what I need to do, and then take it from there. But it's all good. It's all good. Trust me. I hope you will. It's like an advertisement for the channel. But as I said, I don't really get to talk about this stuff sort of too much. And, you know, I do appreciate you sitting here listening to me rabbit on about stuff. Yeah, the PvP's going pretty well. Still, I mean, I find myself quite restricted in PvPing due to the fact that, again, time constraint, 10% upgrade and 21. So we'll take those, please. Thank you. And I've got Boon of Kragoir. Alright, done that. What's this? Okay. I've got some new boots, man. New boots. What was I talking about? I can't remember what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, PvP. So I'm finding it difficult. So like Zenzel is level 115, and it's quite unusual for me. Normally by this point, what is it, 8-9 months in? Sorry, I've got to take these because it's all XP. Oh, Anchorweed. That's always a good one to get. 8-9 months in. Normally I've got all my characters to 120. I'm thinking, or the max level, whatever it is, and you know, normally I'm pretty much ahead of the curve. I don't mean that in a PvE way. I'm literally, you know, got all my characters to max level by this point, and I've only got 4 or 5. I think I've got my shaman, my warlock, my priest, my hunter. My warlock and my hunter and my priest are always max level first usually. Funny enough, it's usually my hunter that gets a max level because I find it easiest to grind on him, and when you go into new zones and stuff. And so I normally do my hunter first. It's kind of a tradition because he was my first 60. Back in the day, back in vanilla, he was the first 60 I ever had. And yeah, so I kind of do it that way, but I just haven't, you know, I can't, to be honest, I can't even say it's because of me not playing the game. I can't honestly say that. It's because I haven't really enjoyed the leveling experience. And obviously that's an issue and a problem. But I'd like to get all my characters for 110. But then I think, well, if I get them to 120, then I've got to get all the gear and stuff like that. You know, that's why I did like the last expansion. Was it last expansion? No, it was. Was it the last expansion? Yeah, where you just had the template things. For no reason apart from the fact that it was, you know, you could get to a max level and just jump in a PG and not feel like you're gimped. And I think that's affected the attendances of people playing PvP because it's. And now you got, you know, you if you come off a brand new 120, what have you got, 80k, and you're going up against. I went to BG yesterday and a healer had 325k, not a tank, a healer. And if you've got 80k and you're fighting that dude, I mean, getting a healer down with 320k, I wouldn't fancy my chances one-on-one. On my warlock, to be honest. Destro maybe if he's crap. But you know, if he's got that much health, he's probably doing some mythics and stuff like that, isn't he? So he's probably quite pretty handy. Where's this one then? Oh god. Yeah, so I've got like my warrior. I've got my warrior. I'd love to do some PvP on my warrior. I've got a couple of videos out on the channel on my warrior, but I got him to 120. I thought, oh Christ, I can't. I'm not grinding. Oh god, I don't like these. These are really annoying if you play a squishy melee class. Die. Okay. Yeah, but I just don't. Oh god, I got a rope level. You know, I know that's the way it's always been. It's just I think maybe as I get longer in the tooth, if you excuse the expression, I just find it really, really tiresome. Just if it was interesting to do, like, you say what you like about WoD, but I quite enjoyed the leveling WoD. I really did. So, but you know, you can only do what you can do, right? Yeah, so I'd like to get more of my characters up, but there's so many things I want to do. I mean, obviously, there's, like I say, there's videos I want to make and stuff like that, but we'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, so I'm just struggling really to get everything done that I want to do, but you know, I know I keep banging on about it, but getting to 1,000 people is a real testament to how well I think I've to be honest, I didn't think I'd get anyone watching these videos, and also, to be deadly honest, I didn't think I'd ever hit 1,000 subscribers. I really didn't. I didn't really think I'd get 100, but I'm glad I did, you know. And my mate Ginger was talking about it the other day, and the understand is that if you do this, you have so many kind of. Can I fix it? Am I done here? You know, there's so many people that make stuff, right? So you kind of think, well, why would anyone sit there and want to watch, in a lot of people's eyes, a dying game? But not just that, you know, it's not as if you're sitting there watching, you know, top arena player or something like that, or some dude from Method or something like that. You know, I'm just a dude who likes playing these games, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go. See, I said I'd give it a year, and you know, it's quite, even now, it's quite disconcerting, because you think, oh, you know, did I all right today? Got like 3 subscribers. Obviously, subscribers is great, but it's all about the views, right? You could have, you know, like Swifty's got 750,000 subscribers, but if you actually look at who's watching these videos, you might get 20,000-30,000 views. Do you know what I mean? So it really isn't about the subscribers, it's about how many people are watching those videos. It's all about the watch time and stuff like that. And so if you don't have the watch time, don't mean anything, you know. And but the thing is, with the subscribers, it does artificially, or not artificially, it depends how you look at it, really. It does artificially kind of keep your spirits up, because I think vicariously, or subconsciously, even at a level, you're thinking, well, am I doing that well? And let's say you're getting quite a lot of watch time, a lot of views, but you're not getting a lot of subscribers. And I think it's disconcerting to a point, because you're kind of thinking, well, yeah, but people are watching it, but no one's really sticking around to watch it, you know. So it affects you. So, you know, when you've got like 150 subscribers, you think, yeah, I got 150 subscribers, and I sort of go, oh, tell my missus, which I do, yeah, I'm a bit sad. I've got 150 subscribers. It's like, and then the next time you look, you got 148, because they buggered off. You know what I mean? And that's hard. That's hard. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ! So hold on a minute. I was doing so well there. I've managed to lose 2 subscribers. And when you've got a small channel, as I said, you know, it's all about the watch time. But in the back of your mind, you're thinking, oh God. And these things go through my head. I mean, I'm a pretty chill bloke, but these things do play tricks on you, and they do affect you. If when you start out, it doesn't really bother me so much now, because I think, well, that initial first bit is the hardest bit by miles. Getting those first 100 subscribers. It's true what people say. Getting 200 is easier than getting 100. Do you know what I mean? And because you just end up. It really is a fact that when you get 2, you get 3, you get 4, and it goes down quicker and quicker and quicker. And so, you know, obviously more people are watching your stuff, more people are sharing your stuff. Well, what's the matter with him? And you like to think, let's keep out away of that, don't want to get that. Let's go back in with this. Yeah, so it's a real funny kind of it's a real kind of funny dilemma you find yourself dealing with. Things you never really thought about. As I said, if I do this series, let me know if it's something you'd be interested in. Oh, come on, mate, die! Jesus, he's like Sandor Clegane's brother. Just wouldn't die. Oh, Grump in the swamp. Repel the Alliance forces. Yeah, what? At my level, you're having a laugh, aren't you? I'll do what I can, boss. Do what I can, boss. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's half an hour today. It's a little bit short. Normally they're like 40, 45 minutes or whatever. But it's 8 o'clock at night. I want to get this out tonight. So you lucky American subscribers and friends of the channel, you'll probably be seeing this first, I imagine. Which is quite unusual for my channel. Normally it's sort of out for the Europeans, a more reasonable hour. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know down below anything about what I've said. Any feedback's great on any of the topics I'm talking about. I'm sorry I couldn't go into more of the things I wanted to talk about, but trust me, if we get 10 likes on this, there will be an explanation of what I was actually banging on about. So yeah. Anyway, take care. I'll see you soon. And yeah, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget. Bye bye.